Hello and welcome to School O'Growney, the O'Growney Irish class. We're based in New Jersey. We meet via Zoom meetings on Monday evening between 7 and 8. The class is taught using the Eugene O'Growney Irish lessons that he developed. You can find that on www.puka.com, and is also taught by Michael Costello using that simple lessons in Irish. For information about our class, if you'd like to join, the email is there, mart.costello@gmail.com. And next, we're going to have a word both in English and Gaelic from our teacher, Mike Costello.
My name is Mike Costello. I was born in Connemara in 1936 and also raised there. I came to America in 1961. At present, I am a tutor at School O'Growney. Everyone is welcome to join us. Ismisha Mike Wartin Tam Fordin no Michael Costello. Rugu me Simir Niga Jek Shekoshe Augusto Gume Igonamara. Hanik Misha Gomerico Simir Niga Jek Sheskahan. Moonshore the School O'Growney may feel Lord. Tafalte Khologaner Dunskull. Magalio.
So this is a lesson that we're using, Simple Lessons in Irish, as we mentioned, developed by Reverend Eugene O'Growney in 1894. There are 3 parts to this program, and we're currently in part 1, which has 260 sections. The way our class is structured is that we follow along the program. That would be Martin and I. My name is Una, and Mike follows along and lets us know when we're saying something incorrectly. This is a sample of one of the early pages in the program. The way he developed his program is that he gives us some information, he gives us some rules of grammar, he gives us vocabulary and how to pronounce the words using phonetic symbols. And on this page, at the very beginning, he's giving us a comparison between the Irish and the English alphabet. Okay, Martin?
Hello, my name is Martin Costello. I would like to quickly describe one of the tools that's used with the Irish language, which is the fada. If you look at the words on the page, you'll see that there is a line over some of the vowels, and that is what the fada is. So the pronunciation of words with the same spelling with and without the fada is affected by the presence of the fada. In English, we may describe this as the difference between the long and the short pronunciation of a vowel. It's very similar in Irish as well. However, the names of the vowels are different. Examples shown have the same word with the same spelling, but there are different pronunciations, which I'll provide for you now. The first word is aron. The emphasis is on the a or a in English because it has an fada over the top of it, versus the word aron, which has an emphasis on the first a because the fada is placed there. The translation for aron is bread. Aran is the Aran Islands. The second example is Sean versus Sean. The fada over the English E. In Irish, it's an A. So Sean is old and Sean is Sean, the name. And finally, we have the example of the word, Irish word, fair, because the fada is over the English A, giving us the long sound of the A, which is air, fair, versus far. There is no father, so there is the slender sound of the Irish A, ah. And the translation for fair is grass, far is man.
Fundamental. Could you go back to that just a bit? The father on Sean, it should be over the R. It's over the E there. So that's about doing a mistake. Sean, S-E, offered in the stress is on Sean, not shame. Different words. There is a word in Irish called shame, but this is Sean. So we have to move that father just a little bit. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Thanks. Okay, this is another sample of one of our earlier exercises, sections 25, 26, 27, where we're taught the verb to be, or is, am, art. And those words, am, art, is, are all translated by the Irish word tá, which is usually shortened to tá. He talks about sentence structure in number 26, where the verb is, in Irish, the nominative case is placed immediately after the verb, as in tá tú, meaning is you. Not a question, just how the sentence is structured. And then down the bottom in 27, we see some simple sentences. Tá mé mór, I am big. Tá tú óg, you are young. Tá an gort mór, the field is big. We move on to sentences, and this is how most of the lessons are structured. You're given some information, you're given some vocabulary with the pronunciations, and then we're given sentences that increase in complexity as we move through the program. So here we have some simple sentences, tá agus mé, bo ó glún agus sol. We have to translate those from the Irish into the English, and then down below in section 24, there are English sentences which we translate into the Gaelic. Section 52, moving ahead, some more vocabulary. As we move along, we're given more and more vocabulary, and all of those words are used as we move through, making our sentences more complex. Martin?
In section 53, Father O'Growney introduces the word no, which is the way that we construct negative sentences. The negative of to be is not be. So no is used in that way. An example at the second bulleted item in section 53 is fan nagdun Honduras fos. The next sentence is no fan eg Honduras. So at this point, there is a new element introduced into the lessons, which is the construction of negative sentences, or the negative participle. Just another example. Excuse me, I'm sorry, go right ahead.
No, go ahead, Martin.
Just another example of how the sentences and the complexity of them grow. If you remember, just a moment ago, Una had 3-word sentences, tu agus me, you and me. We are now using different verbs, fog and bod, on tier fos. We are also to have direction and movement added to that. If you look at the third bulleted item, tá an bod eg an tubber. That is, the boat is at the well. So we have direction and movement. And in that way, we move even further down how the sentences are growing because we have increased our vocabulary. So just the number of words, also the types of words. We have more vowels, more adjectives, and we have words that allow us to create the movement and direction, giving more description in the sentence.
And this is where we currently are now, section 256, 257, 258. We're going to start our lesson here. This lesson deals with another accent, if you will, called the bulcha. And what it does is it goes over certain consonants and it makes that consonant silent. This has ramifications for other words that are around it, but we'll move through our lesson and you'll see what Reverend O'Growney is talking about. So in section 257, he's talking about the word normally will. Thus, will is pronounced ill when you silence the F, bulcha. The word which until now we have spelled nil, am not, art not, is not, are not, is really the shortened form of ni ill. And you see in the brown, Reverend O'Growney gives us the phonetic of those two words. And this is the form that we shall use going forward. Section 258, the word for, which is got or found, as in forme koppel, I got a horse. Ni or becomes ni for becomes ni or because of the bulcha over the F. Ni or is did not get, ni or me skilling, I did not get a shilling. Also, ni aka is ni faka, but with the bulcha, it becomes ni aka, which is did not see, as in ni aka Seamus Pather, James did not see Peter. And then in section 259, we have our first set of sentences that are in Gaelic that we need to translate into English. You'll notice occasionally there'll be some white commentary on the right-hand side. Those are corrections for typographical errors that are in the text. So in this case, in this first sentence, about halfway through the sentence, you see the word gur. That is a that's a typo. It should be for with the bulcha. So the first one is ni will skilling ag pather, ni for, ni or say skilling o Nile. And that translates into Peter does not have a shilling. He did not get a shilling from Neil. Is that correct?
No, this is incorrect.
Okay, Martin?
Okay, the second sentence, Iber
do
in the Irish number for two is do. Ni aka an koppel on tubber, ni aka shin an koppel egdal suas dun tubber. The translation is, I did not see the horse at the well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the horse did not see the well.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did not see the horse going up to the well. Yeah, yes, or is there a correction?
It was a tree.
Okay,
Three.
was that one correct, Mike?
Ní aca an capel an tabber. Ní aca sin an capel ag dúlsús an tabber.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It is three. Ní will diarmid ag obair in san léna, agus ní aca mé art in san. That's another typo that we didn't catch, but it should be road.
Yeah.
Ní will Dermot is not working in the meadow, and I did not see Art on the road. In the road.
Cart.
Über Cart. Neil Relt Ergit in zijn spare anish. There are no stars at all in the sky now.
Cart. Über de Kuig.
Over the Kuig, ni will mo fipa in mo foca, to mo fipa aget a Hamish.
Sure. Cart. Astra.
I don't have my pipe in my pocket. Seamus has my pipe.
Ní
Is
ha.
that right? Is that right?
Ní ha. Neil Trishan Cart. That's not right.
Okay. Well, all right. Ni will mo. I don't have my pipe in my pocket. Is that correct?
Trishan Cart.
Okay. Tomo Fipa Agat. Seamus has my pipe. That's not right.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
have my pipe, Seamus. Tomo Fipa Agat. You
Oh,
have
okay.
my
Okay.
pipe.
You have my pipe. Agat is you. Okay. You have my pipe, Seamus.
I don't know.
Okay.
It was a shame.
And that last sentence is a good example of another change, an added layer of complexity. We had to learn the word in that case, agat, which, although it comes almost at the end of the sentence, we have to be able to bring it to the beginning because it means you have. So the vowel is my pipe, you have my pipe. That's why it gets confusing. It's tricky. Anyway, iber she ni aka me do fipa. I do not see your pipe. I do not see your pipe.
Funny. I did not see your pipe. Ni akame. I did not see. Past
Did not-
tense.
Past
Did
tense,
not
yeah.
see. Okay. All right.
All right. And this is lesson 260. Dokade Shashka.
Sure.
Ibn I did not see a ship or a boat on the water. Ni faka me, ni aka me, long, no bod Ernishka.
Cat.
Iberto. Maul did not see the seagull in the sky. Ni fakamal on falling in spare.
Funny. Ni aka. Mal billion in some spade.
We never get
Okay.
that right.
It is
Ni akamal on filon in spare.
cat.
Okay. Ibn Tree. Cattle is not on the island. Dermot did not see cattle on the island. Neil Cahill Aaron Ilon, ni academic Cahal Aaron Ilon.
Yeah. Give it a cat.
Number 4. I did not see the man working. Ni akame unfair. Working is egg ubber. Egg ubber. Ni akame unfair egg ubber.
Okay. Give it a cooig.
Okay, we have two typos here. It should be, I got a shilling from Art. I did not get a pound from Art. I got a pound from Niall, and the pound and the shilling are in my pocket now. All right. For me on skilling O'Neill, ni for me punt o Art. For me punt O'Neill, agus an punt agus an skilling in mi foca anish.
It is. Tell it is there. Do it again. Let's hill, please.
For me skilling O'Nart o Art. Ni or me punt o Art. For me punt o Niall. Agus an punt agus an skilling in me foca anish.
In ma. In ma foca.
Oh, in ma foca anish. Okay. Yeah.
Give it a shock, Martin.
Give it a shock. Nora is not below at the well. She is above at the cliff. Nora is at the well. Egan Tobler. She is.
Neil Nora he's.
Oh, Neil. Okay. Nora is not below. Neil Nora he's Egan Tobler. Nora is not below at the well. She is above at the cliff. Tashi suas Egan all.
Yeah. Tashi huas.
Tashi huas?
Sure.
T-Bolsha.
Oh. Tashi huas Egan all. Hi.
Okay. And
Okay. Martin, would you like to do this one?
Sure. This is section Roked Shaska in 261. This we see the effect of the Bolsha and the effect of having a vowel before a letter. So there is a contraction. The word mo and do in Irish is my and your. So if we look at the examples, it has already been contracted for us from mo or to, well, actually there's a typo in there. That should be F A R in the Irish, and there should be a father over the A. So it's we drop the O sound, so we roll the M into the rest of the letter, and the Bolsha aspirates the F. So the F is silent, and we say mare, my grass. The second will be again dropping the O, silencing the F, and mean, or my wine. Mar is my man or husband. Will, my blood. Again, we've dropped the vowel O and we aspirate or silence the F. So that's will. And mule is my flesh. Now we have an error in the translation. There is a D before the F, unlike the other words which began with an M. And if you recall, we said that the D-O is your, so the apostrophe is dinyo, because we've silenced the F, and the translation is not my window, but your window. Okay?
Yeah.
Martin?
In section 269 and 270, which is Roked Shaska Nui and Roked Shaktu, I believe, we first see the presentation of the past tense of the verb. Ta, as we have spoke about previously, is the verb is. The past tense of it is the, which you see there just past the 269, the first letter in the sentence, pronounced the because of the bulsha on the bay. So it's bay, bulsha, ifada, which is pronounced e, is the past tense of ta. Ta is as. So ta she'og, he is young. Vi she'og, he was young. In the next sentence, we have rev presented, which is translated as was or were. The spelling is R-A-E Be Bulsha, and that is pronounced rev. Note that rev is pronounced irregularly. It is not rav, but rev. The reason is that it was formerly spelled R-O-E Be Bulsha, which would have been pronounced rav. Rev is never used except after particles as ni, which is not, as in ni rev on bod, Aaron Ishka, translates as the boat was not on the water, past tense, the boat was not on the water, or on, used in asking questions, as in the Irish, an rev an capel, spelling mistake there, one pay in capel, egandoris. So an rev an capel egandoris, which translates past tense, was the horse at the door.
That's clear. Good
So
now.
we'll continue with our next section.
Okay, this is Dokade Shaktuhan. In answering questions in Irish, no words like yes and no are used. Instead, we answer in the following way. On Rev Nora, I'm sorry?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. On Rev Nora Egantober, V. Was Nora at the well? We answer she was, which means yes. On Rev Kahul Egdol Gogalev, Ni Rev. Was Kahul going to Galway? We answer he was not. That's what Ni Rev means. And that means no.
That's clear.
Okay, and in this section 273, Dokade Shaktu3, we are translating from Irish into English. Okay, I'll start it. Ibrahim, number one, we have a typographical 2 in the first sentence, and our father in the beginning should not have a space. That is a word, so it should be and no space, our father. And then the last word, Boris, is incorrect. It should be Doris, D-O-R-A-S. Okay. So, Norfolk Dovrak Egom Doris. Don't leave your trout
Ta.
at the door. Yeah.
Iberdo. On Rev Cahill live Egdal Gogalam? This is a question. So, was Cahill with you going to Galway?
Richie.
The tree. V August Four Shake Couple Aaron Road. August Honig Shake Go Galam Lynn. Another typographical error. In number 4 is part of the sentence in number 3. So that's all one sentence. No, and he found a horse on the road. August Honig. What's Honig? August Honig Shigo Golemlin. And
He came.
he came to Galway with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not no V. V is not.
Oh, yes. He found a horse on the road, and he is coming to Galway with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he came to Galway with us. Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Iberikuig.
Iberikuig. V18 August. Oh, I'm sorry. There is a correction here that I should have mentioned. The Irish letter gay in the word gur should be an F or fe. So it should be V18 August Fur Shebas. This is one of my favorite phrases in Irish, actually. It's pretty cool the way that words are used to describe different things. So the translation is, Art was ill and he found death. Or he died. But I prefer to say he found death.
Okay. If it is Shay on Rev Couple Agav. Was the horse with you? Did you have a horse?
Yeah. It was shocked.
Nirev. Vibo August Asal Ogden. No, we had a cow and a donkey.
Yeah. It was shocked. No, it was shocked.
Okay. Oh, if it is shocked, I think it is.
Yeah.
Tafwinyog Latin, Tafwinyog Latin Arundun.
Jan.
I was close.
Jan.
Dan Tafwinyog Lan Arundun.
Cat.
The window is wide on the fort.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're on section 274. Dochade Shak to Kahar.
Kacht. Kacht. Lesson.
Oh,
Kacht.
lesson kacht. Right, okay. Okay, Mart, you want to start off?
Sure. And we are not going down to Galway. Ye are going up to Glenard. Ye in this case is used as the plural. Neil mud egdal sias gogalav. Hashiv egdal tuas go granard.
Fanaman. Egdal suas. Gunanan.
Egdal suas gobranar.
Do. We have a horse, you have a coach. Ta on couple again. Ta kostja agav.
Fanaman. Ta couple again.
Ta couple again. Yeah. Oh, I thought I said okay.
You had on in there.
Oh, okay. I always do that.
Ibid 3, had ye a scythe in the meadow. So again, that's the plural. An rev spal agiv insan monier.
Okay.
Was the horse working in the meadow? On rev, on couple, egober in Saliena.
Yeah, every kuig.
Dermot was not working with us down in the meadow. Nirev Dermot egober lean hias insan monier or Liena. Liena.
He's.
Okay.
It is. Aber it is that.
Nirev Dermot egober lean hias insan monier.
Okay. Het kan alle. Even de shame.
It is Shay. Had Nora a lamb. On rev Nora. No, on rev un ignora.
Fundament. We can't fundament. Oh, Nora. In O Father R.
Nora. On rev un ignora. Nora.
It's missing a father. Nora is missing a father.
Oh, Nora. Okay.
Je kan alle beschacht.
This is an answer to the previous question. No, she had a sheep. Nirev vikira eki.
Fundament. Kira, not Kira. Kira.
Kira. Nirev vikira eki.
Okay, je kan alle. Next one.
Viracht. Had Art a horse. On rev couple egart.
Cascador. Everything.
Yes, and he had a coach. Vi agus vi kostja ega.
Okay. If it a jam.
It is number 10. My window is clean. Your window was not clean. Mo inyog glon do inyog. No. Ni rev do inyog glon.
Hanging on. V mo inyog. You forgot the V mo inyog glan.
Say that again.
Vima inyog glan.
Vima inyog. Oh, Vima inyog. Yes, Vima inyog glan. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Niro the inyog glan.
Yeah. V.
Okay. There was so what's that? 10? There was no window at all in the fort. So that's Nirev him inyog erbit in sandun.
Okay. Kakaleo.
Is gort also a word for fort or no?
Dune.
Is that field? Dune, just dune? Okay. All right.
Okay, so at the end of our lessons, we do something to kind of drive home the vocabulary and sentence structure. In this case, we're doing fill in the blanks. These are actual sentences from our lessons. We take one word out and then we try to figure out what word belongs there and any other words that we know of that may make sense. So for the first one, to blank May, which translates to you blank me. So the obvious word is August, which is and. So the sentence is to August May. Martin?
Number 2. Ta tu blank. Ibrido. Ta tu blank August Moore. So the translation is you are blank and big. So I will say ta tu dal August Moore, you are blind and big.
Over the tree. Over the tree. Tom Gortmore, blank gloss. The field is big. August green gloss. Tom Gortmore, August gloss.
The big field is green. The big field.
Oh, okay.
The field is big and green.
Or the field is big and green. Okay.
Ibra Kahar, number 4. Thaw and fall blank. So this translates as the hedge is. So can say Brishta, the hedge is broken.
Glass.
Glass, the hedge is green.
Ard.
Pardon?
Ard.
Ard, tall.
Egg foss. Growing.
Egg foss is growing. That's a good one.
Lawn.
The hedge is.
How about
lawns.
lawn? Full. The hedge is full.
Full. Tall and fall larger. The hedge is strong. I think that's a pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
Pretty good description there.
5. Eudekuig. Dunan blank. Shut the door. Dunan Doris.
About Dunan Finyog.
Oh, shut the window.
The window. Dunan Tobor.
Yeah, shut the well.
We did door, Doris, window, and well. I'm not thinking of too many others.
What did you say?
Shay, fog on blank, egg on Doris, Tame, te. Leave the blank at the door. I am hot. So, fog on Ishka, egg on Doris, Tame, te. Leave the water at the door. I am hot.
Anyway, in the future, when you get on followed by a vowel, the T goes in, fog and Tishka. But not right now. So let it go.
Okay.
It was Shay, Ton, Brog, Ur, Aaron, blank. The new shoe is on the Koss foot. Ton, Brog, Ur, Aaron, Koss.
Okay. The word Ur, I prefer to use for newer, N-U-O. Tom Brog, newer. Ur is not, it's used here, but that's the meaning of it, but I prefer to use newer.
Okay.
One of the early words we learned, ku, which is a greyhound, also fits. Ha on brog ur eran cool, although I guess Greyhound doesn't wear shoes, does it?
No, but a couple does.
Copple would wear a shoe.
So did the bow. Cow.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe not.
Okay, acht. Über acht. Ta glas blank Aaron Doris art.
Glass.
There is a glass Aaron Doris art.
That's it.
This is kind of a peculiar observation. The word glass is translated to both green and lock. So it doesn't have a father. One doesn't have a father, and the other does. It's just glass Aaron Doris art. So there is a green lock on the tall door.
Neither one has a father. Glass is no fathers.
Yeah, no fathers. You could also say Brishta, yeah, broken lock. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Fága mála an blank egon doras. Leave the bag on the stall at the door. Leave the bag on the stool at the door. Fága mála egon stall egon doras.
Okay.
Fága mála, okay, yeah. Kabrog ur. There is a new shoe, Aaron Una, or just Air Una.
Sure.
On Una, there is a new shoe on Una.
Una has a new shoe.
Una has a new shoe.
And dig na fan egon blank. Don't wait at the door, Doris. No fag egon Doris.
Yeah.
No fan egon Doris. No fan egon Castle.
Costello.
Cashlon. No fan egon Tubber. Well, don't wait at the well.
No fan egon farm.
No fag egon shopper. Don't wait at the shop.
Okay.
Don't wait at the carbine, or killing rather. Killing. The church. Oh, 12. Dohig. Fan. Nadun an blank fos. Wait, don't close the Doris.
Yeah.
Or Finyog fos. Wait, do not close the window yet.
Trees egg. No fan egon Doris tome blank on Doris don blank. Oh boy. Don't wait at the door.
Sure.
Tome egdol on Doris don tubber. Don't wait at the door. I am going from the door to the well.
Okay. If can't do.
Kneel on blank tirum. The blank is not dry. Nila kosher tirum. The cheese is not dry.
Kosh.
Right?
Kosh.
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 Nila kosh tirum. Or Nilan law tirum. The day is not dry.
Yep.
Nilan Salya.
Cullen. Sorry, go ahead.
Cullen.
Wool.
The wool is not dry.
Nilan Sushte. Sushte.
Sushte is the spinning wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Nilan Shwista. I've got a lot of use out of my spinning wheel.
Yes. Okay. It was a quick day. Ta bala blank ard erandun. there is a larger ard on top. There is a strong, tall wall on the fort.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have one more, fill in the blanks. Again, these are sentences that we took straight out of the lesson and just removed one of the words to help us test our vocabulary and help us drive home the sentence structure, which is different in Gaelic. Okay, Martin.
Ibid Ann, tá con og, agus tá ag fós fós. Con is young and Hosh ag fós fós. He is growing still. Con is young and he is growing still.
So,
Tá an casan ag dul an doras blank tubber. The path is going from the door to the dawn tubber.
sure.
Yeah.
Three.
3. Fog an cool blank, 2 blanks, doors. Leave the greyhound ag an doors. Leave the greyhound at the door.
Okay. Every cat.
Tá millish an im oer. Tá fon millish an im oer.
Niha.
Tá blas millish an im oer. There is a sweet taste on the fresh butter.
Fawn means music or something.
Yeah, music, right? Yeah, blas.
Neil art trom tá blank og agus log fos. Art is not heavy. Tá sé og agus log fos. He is young and weak still.
Okay. What is saying?
It was Shay. Tá blank more ag fos an. Is that the right one? Yeah. Tá blank more ag fos an Ardan. Growing on the hill. Oh, okay. Tá crown more ag fos an Ardan.
Okay.
There's a big tree growing on the hill.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
What about is Drishog? Is that briar? Drishog. Tá Drishog more ag fos an. So
yep.
Okay.
You just wanted to use that, right? Drishog?
I do like that word actually, Drishog. Yeah.
We all have our words.
Yeah. Shock. Tá Paul blank ag an dún. So there is a blank hole at the fort. I guess it's more. Tá Paul more ag an dún. There is a big hole at the fort. Do we have any? Do we have deep?
Sorry.
No, I was just wondering.
No, don't know.
How would we say a wet hole? Not ishka, right? That would be water hole. Loch. Tá Paul flocht ag an dún.
Tá Paul salach.
Dirty.
Dirty. It would act. Urlar.
Salach.
Salach.
Dirty floor.
Dirty
Yeah.
floor.
Seems
Urlar,
to be.
Glass, actually. Clean floor. Urlag.
Give me.
Lodger.
Strong floor, lodger. Urlar. I think that's about it that we know.
Brishta.
Broken floor.
Broken floor. We could also urlar glass or urlar dun, a green and brown floor. Urlar flocht, a wet floor.
Yep.
Urlar floch.
Okay.
Nui.
Nui tá an bod mór trom an okay, blank. The big strong boat on the blank. Or there is a big strong boat on the Salya or Lean,
Okay.
which is salt water or the sea.
Nui.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tá long around Solya, because that's a ship. There's a
Yeah.
ship on the ocean, salt water.
Okay.
Oh, this one's tough.
Dig. Ta, this is a tricky one. Ta shin mal. They are slow. No, we are slow.
Yeah.
There's no missing word.
Yeah.
Ibn Dodag, Ta fun, blank, Aaron Don. Okay, so this is Ta fun Milish Aaron Don. There's a sweet air to the music.
Okay. That's different than the sweet and butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 3 dig. Na blank mal, na fan egan dun ard. Don't. The second part is don't wait at the high fort. So na mal is that's slow, right? No,
Yeah.
not too mal. Don't
No,
be
be mal.
you.
No,
Na
no
vimo.
B.
Oh,
No, B-mall.
No,
Yeah.
be mal.
okay.
B is the present, V is the past.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a command. No B, don't.
Don't be
Yeah.
late. Okay. Don't wait at the tall fort.
Right. The Carradeg, Neil to Og Toshe. No. Neil to Og Toshin Og. Anish.
Yeah, cat.
You aren't young. We are old. We are young now.
Yeah, cat. But who did?
Law on law for blank.
Salah.
The day is cold and dirty. Yeah, that's it. Solid. Or it can be cold and flucht, wet.
Cold and wet. Cold and tirim, dry.
Cold and dry.
Yeah.
Cold and fada. Fada is long, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Pa on law for far father.
For his father. Salah.
Okay. All right. So that's a sample of what our lessons are like. We're glad you were able to join us. If you're interested in taking or sitting in on one of our lessons, we'd be happy to have you. Feel free to reach out to us. Again, the email address is martcostello, MART.COSTELLO @gmail.com. Thanks again.
Magano, Gurmagi.
You are.
Sloan lid. Magano.